The idea came out of a group of our members in Auckland at our conference last year, just talking. One actually had been suffering a bit of depression, and the more our members spoke, the more they realised that it was more prevalent than we expected. Ironically, the more they spoke, the more they felt better about themselves as well, and there's a whole thing about community and sharing these things that can help. But what it did highlight to us is how prevalent the problems with depression and anxiety are in general. You know, the stats, you could talk stats all day, but 45% of people, they say, at some stage will suffer some sort of mental health issue. And for me, that says when 3 people in a room, one of them is definitely going to have an issue at some stage in their life.
A good friend of mine battled depression for quite a few years, unfortunately lost the battle, and hopefully by doing this we can stop someone else going through the same problem.
It means a bit to us, as my mum's been suffering with some issues over the past few years, so we understand how hard it is for people to be able to deal with this and how the support they need, so I think it's a very worthwhile cause.
A little while back we spoke to a lot of people, especially Shepherd and Laser, and he was telling us a lot of the farmers, the things that don't make the newspapers, and you don't hear that people are in a lot of stress and under a lot of pressure. If we get out there and tell everyone about Beyond Blue, there's more support, and if they're talking to the right people, they'll be in the best state of mind, sort of thing.
It was sad to see somebody that was so strong and in her strengths. Yeah. And to see what she could produce, and then just to squash her the way it squashed her was really big. You know, the amount of times that she said that she was going to commit suicide, didn't think there was anything left here for her. Like that was really tough, that was. To hear someone say that, and yeah, that was really tough. And then think, you know, not on my shift, you're not doing that. So a lot of, many phone calls, many talks, like, you know, yeah, like that was she got into a really dark place, really dark place.
My father suffered from anxiety and depression, and I used to work with my dad, did my apprenticeship with him, and to actually see your father break down and cry in front of you at times, and me being a young fella, I didn't understand, and I didn't know how to handle that. So, you know, we're all getting to that age where things are, you know, going a bit funny and whatnot. I just think it's a fantastic cause to get on board for.
We've actually had Beyond Blue help some of our business owners. We had one tragedy where one of our business owners had a staff member who left and 2 weeks later committed suicide, and no one even knew there was an issue. So all these alarm bells are going off to say, well, here's a great cause that we need to get behind.
You know, we've all got friends that have experienced the difficulties of you know, being in their own business, family life, pressure. And quite often, myself, I know that you know, we don't want to palm off the high pressure and stress of what's going on in our lives to our partners. We feel like we've got an obligation to carry that weight on our shoulders, and you know, sometimes, which is definitely the wrong way to go about things, hold it in and not share it with our loved ones. And I think, you know, as much as anything, this is an opportunity to prove to anyone out there that if they are feeling a bit of pressure and they are feeling a bit of stress in their own lives, to talk to someone about it. You know, there's plenty of help that's available for people to have a chat. You know, as much as what we're doing for Beyond Blue and mental illness, depression and anxiety, it's as much about, you know, trying to convey that message that it is okay. It's okay to share your feelings.
We would really appreciate if you'd like to donate to this cause. Get on board, just follow the links on the website, and in advance, thank you very much.